What's going on, guys? Who's Tunde here? Welcome to another episode of Afrobeats Weekly, your podcast about African music on the continent and the diaspora. Welcome to the Afrobeats Big Me podcast, since that's what everybody's doing. Anyway, there's nobody doing it like us, so we are claiming the Big Me. We have the best reviews, best Afrobeats commentaries, best listeners. Just name it, man. Name it. Who they compete? Nobody. Anyways, guys, how's everyone doing? Another week, another Monday, another podcast episode from your favorite duo. Thank you guys for always making us a part of your week. It's the Afrobeats Weekly podcast, and if it's your first time listening, welcome. This is the podcast on all things Afrobeats. Thank you for clicking and checking us out. As tradition here, before we get into today's episode, I need you guys to please rate and review the podcast. Engage with us, helps us grow, helps us get noticed. So as you're listening from your favorite app right now, leave that 5-star rating and comments. We'd appreciate it. This week's episode, we'll be discussing, Rema wanting to extend the big 3 to the big 4 by force. Tems also has a new single, of course, is hot. We'll talk about that. And as usual, new songs for the week, turntable charts, eliminate, and all that other good stuff. What's good, my G? What's good?
What's popping? What's good?
I've used my Sunday to go and look for fuel, and I don't know why and how. There's fuel scarcity on a hot Sunday afternoon. I just don't know who to blame for this one right now. So I don't go find fuel before we start this thing. I say, I even check for my see if I feel on AC, but lo and behold. Let me just. I know saw one guy and just saw him carrying a cake. I was like, chief, where'd you buy it for? From he said he crossed the boat to Rodo and back. I swear to God, there's no place in my bus stop where I can take a boat to Rodo. I'm like, what? Why? I was like, you know what? Let me just give up. I just thought I entered my bus stop. Like, there's no point.
Yo, man. A boat? Yo.
I don't know, man. It's just crazy.
It's alright, man. It's alright. Don't worry. I got. I wanted to say I have light for the both of us, but it's all right.
Yeah, well, you do. I'm not. I'm not disputing that. You remember gonna give us lights, make it easy and enjoy it. But anyway, how was your week, man?
Nah, man, it was all right. It was good. Can't complain.
All right. I don't think. What did we see? We saw. On the interweb, did you catch the Rotimi saying it was the first to popularize Afrobeats in the States?
Look at oh my God. Like, I don't know, like it's either it was a skit or it's just, is it like people don't understand or they don't know, they don't think that we know, or like he just thinks that he was saying it to a certain audience and it won't come out, like the rest of us won't find out.
I don't know. I don't even know for him. I didn't even have the hottest song in 2017 or 2018. That is song. I can't remember. It's in something Rhythm. It didn't even have. I mean, the song was good, was up there, but I don't think he had the hottest song for him to even claim that he popularized Afrobeats in the States. That's. I think it was just joking. Maybe because it was on a podcast that had to do with comedy, so like, let me crack a joke or two.
Oh yeah. Man, I don't know, man. What's me be tripping nowadays, but it's alright.
Rotimi, if you are listening, this is the Afrobeats Weekly podcast, and you do not popularize Afrobeats in the United States. I just will let you know.
Man, speaking his truth, man. You never know, man.
There's that POV.
Exactly, man. Might be delusional, but
your truth. I will always encourage you to speak your truth on this podcast. So
always, man.
Your truth will be lie. So this one I lie. Anyways, you guys know fan mail this week. Write us. We love it. Send fan mail to fanmail@afrobeatspod.com. That's fanmail@afrobeatspod.com. afrobeats.com. Send us your stuff, music related stuff, and we read it. We'll get back to you. We'll tackle it. Let's get into news making the rounds. It's another slow news week. We're having like high news, slow news, high, slow, high, like that. But this week is slow news. I think we have only the Bznzz announces his new single titled Since '04 to mark 20 years on stage. So the band is set to celebrate 20 years in the industry with a new single. In the post on his Instagram, the band said his forthcoming single, slated for May 3rd, 2024, is one of his favorite tracks yet, and it marks 2004, which was the year he made his debut. He thanked all those who played a role in this journey and also apologized for those who he might have wronged on the way. I was on his page and I heard the preview and I was like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe when it comes out, let me give a benefit of the doubt. Let's not go
All right,
too
man.
hard on the band. Yeah, the band.
You know what? Just snippets, just exactly, man. You never know.
Yeah,
They might add
yeah,
something
never.
new. So let's hold
And
on. Let's hold on.
I think I was seeing debates about his. I don't know if it's his. I don't. There's some debates that when I see, I don't like paying attention. But I don't know if it's his debate on his legendary status. But if it was that, I was saying his legendary status is cemented.
Oh
This
no,
man was, if we say the band was the one to popularize Afrobeats, then
Afrobeats.
yes, I have
Duh.
agreement. I
Duh.
have agreement with that one. Yes, they don't Rotimi coming to tell us. Yeah, this guy was at the forefront of Afrobeats. Like, in fact, like what even made him and Don Jazzy have like the little this thing that they had was one person saying, you know what, the time is now. Let's let the whole world hear us. And one person saying, it's not yet time. Let's hold back a little and chill. So yeah, the band legendary status, despite all the
And who was right? Who was right in that?
Do you know what I was thinking about it? I'd say Don Jazzy. I lean slightly towards Don Jazzy because Afrobeats at that time, and just like most things that just start out to be great, people won't appreciate it until it is in their faces. Kind of like that Beyonce album. I always say that album too was maybe like a year or two ahead of its time. If it came out now where like Afrobeats is the main thing, everybody will be saying, oh shit, this is the best thing since sliced bread. So I don't know. I just think I lean towards Don Jazzy being right a bit. So yeah, I think Don Jazzy was.
So my take on that is that you don't know until you try.
Yeah, true.
And if he didn't try then, if he didn't try then, someone else would have tried it later on. Maybe that person too would have failed, another person would have tried it, another person too would have failed. Because at the end of the day, even Don Jazzy didn't try it. Other people had to try it and pass it. Then his artist now came in. So you see, like someone has to be the person to try it. So
try it,
yeah, man.
Yeah, I think it's
I gotta shoot that shot.
too, like you might not like we were not really in their business to know what was happening. One person might have been that maybe
exactly. I'm sure the
I
deal.
don't have enough money, or what kind of deal that they gave us.
Exactly.
Not really,
Definitely.
it could be different. This thing to make it. But whatever the case may be, there's no way you can not give the band props for his contribution to music in Nigeria. No way, man. Can't deny that. Speaking of Afrobeats and all this current that one person, and I was thinking about it. Why? Let's segue nicely. Why don't we call them the band, Two-Face, P-Square? Why didn't we ever name them the Big Three? Why did the Big Three start with the current Big Three?
Because of
the slang was not. Was the slang not out then? I don't understand why.
No, it wasn't out then.
Okay.
It wasn't out then, and one is because and because then it was like a local champion status, right? Big Three thing didn't start until like Afrobeat was kind of international,
Yeah.
right? So it was like when it started becoming international, when like it wasn't just it's those guys over there, but it was everybody was on Afrobeats. That's when the Big Three started, I believe.
Yeah, I think so too. So let's speaking of Big Three, of course, Big Four. If you guys have been on the internet, like me here, Rema took to Twitter on Saturday and had a couple of things to get off his chest. He said labels should get creative and stop trying to clone him. Number one, he said a lot of things, but the most important one, he said no more Big Three. There's now Big Four. But
Talk your talk, Rema boy.
unfortunately for my fave, I want to tell him that that's not how it works. But I like the fact that he feels that way about himself. And
Joe.
Rema is him, if you are being honest, and it's only right to talk your shit if you feel a certain type of way. But with the way this Big Three or Big Four shit works, I think there are some boxes that have to be ticked, and unfortunately, like, he hasn't ticked those boxes. One very important box is longevity. Like, you can't deny that. These guys, the Big Three, Davido, I think 2011, Wiz 2011, Burna 2013. That's when these guys came on the scene, and these guys have been in the game for more than 10 years and have been consistent throughout those 10 years. So it's not beans. So even if you had to extend the Big Three to Big Four, to me, it still wouldn't meet some criteria, because to be part of that, like, umpire chelo, like, you have to have been consistent. You have to have been consistent and have like consistent hits for those consecutive years. I mean, if you say hottest three right now, yeah, he's there. Like, but in that Big Three, Big Four combo, I think the Big Three is still, those guys are still leading the game, and it will take a while for anyone to break him, because I don't think those guys want to stop music or retire anytime soon. So yeah, Rema hottest, yeah, but Big Four, if you had to even make a case for it, I don't see him on that list yet. So I don't know what your take is on this.
So it depends on what his criteria of Big Four is. Now, if his criteria of Big Four is who are the biggest Afrobeat stars in the world,
yeah,
he clearly is Big Four. That's his take. Because if you're like, let's list the biggest Afrobeat stars in the world, you like Wiz, Burna, Davido. Rema's number 4. So to him, I feel that's what I feel. That's his criteria. His criteria is just like who are the biggest Afrobeat stars. It's no longer just Big 3, it's Big 4. Yeah. That's it. However, like you've stated, what we call Big 3 is not just who are the other stars. It's how long have they been in the game? What are their contributions in the game? What's their contribution, like the longevity? How much, albums, singles, tours, everything about those 3 guys is what makes them, stand above the rest. We've had actually this conversation like a couple episodes ago, where we spoke about like, why is Olamide not in it, or is Olamide Big 3? We've had all that conversation, but I just feel like his criteria in his mind is just who are the biggest Afrobeat artists in the world, and with that being said, he falls into it. So, shout out to him, man.
Yeah, shout out to him. But if we were, so you're saying if we were to extend Big Four with his own category, like he's making a case.
He's making a case. Strong case, man. Rema's got records, got big records.
I don't know. I feel like it's just.
He's just starting.
Probably the biggest, probably one of the biggest records in Afrobeats ever. But I just feel like it's a case of being hot rather than a case of being big. I mean, it's hot now, so indirectly he's big in quotes. That I don't know. I just find it hard to.
But like I said, if the criteria is like body of work and longevity, he doesn't fall in it. Like, he's not anywhere near it. He has one album. The album is not even like a classic, so that's even another. Like, let's not even go into that one. Doesn't have a classic album. He has
Yeah.
big records. So if he's trying to say who are the big artists, yes, he's a big artist, but he doesn't have classic. No, he doesn't have a body of work that is classic, that everybody will say, "Yo, man, remember that
Yeah,
album?"
that's the
Everybody, like a Big Three have those albums. Every
yeah.
Big Three person has an album that everybody can turn to and say, "Hey, this album did this." He doesn't have that. So, like I said, if we were talking about those criteria, he doesn't have it. So let's forget about that. So in his own mind, it's like we're the big artists at this moment, and he is. But that's just it. That's where it stops.
No doubt about it. I give it to him, and I like him. You know, he's a young boy coming to talk his shit, saying you guys, respect me, and I believe if everything goes according to plan and the way he sees himself and the trajectory at which he is moving. Eventually, when the time comes, when these guys, when their set is about to take over, I'm pretty sure it's just that it's a case of how the Queen of England, how the Queen don't just won't go.
She didn't just want to die, man.
She just
And
want
now,
to go.
and now her son didn't rule for like 4 days, and
And
he's already.
by the time the son is dead, the son is already old, and everybody's like, "What's going on?" So it might be a case of these niggas just don't want to leave. They're just too hot.
They
And
just don't want to
album
go.
and after album, and we might not generally agree on like the album, but these guys, I was checking like the listing on Wiki every single year. They are saying this guy has a hot single, this guy has a hot single, this guy. So it's just
Every damn year, man. Every damn year, this guy's
Just a case of-
on our necks.
bro. Just in case of those guys being hot and no wanting to just let go, and none of them want to retire yet. So, we'll see. We'll be here. We'll be here. Anyways, yeah, that's it for the Big Four, Big Three combo. Let's move on to new songs, and of course, the hottest song that dropped this week, highly anticipated, "Love Me Jeje" by Tems. This one was produced by Sparks and Guilty Beats. Of course, if you don't know, it samples the 1997 classic Nigerian song "Love Me Jeje" by Jeje and Shafi Bello. Everyone is loving it. The whole internet is loving it. I love it as well. I know it's going to play well on very all those summer playlists. It's going to like vibe very well. And there's this like call to action. She was like, "Love me, Jeje, love me tender." I'm like, way to go, Tems, way to go. So I can just imagine her saying "love me, Jeje" and holding the mic to the crowd and they'll be saying "love me tender." Yeah. So it's a nice film.
No, this is you were asking, like, you kept asking, like, where's the summer record?
Yeah.
Where's that one summer record? I think this is going to be it. Just for the fact that it's super catchy, it's pretty simple, and it's also a sample that everybody loves. It's kind of dope coming from her, because I think she was maybe 1 year old when the song came out.
Yeah.
So, it's good that they could tap into that and like push it and give it like another 20 years. Give this record another 20 years live. And it'll be so dope to see what can happen, her performing it. Of course, I'm sure there'll be at one point, the original will join her on stage. That'll be dope.
For sure. And I like it. I like the fact that we can tap into these samples and these classic songs. I think we should do more of that. I know it's difficult.
I was just gonna say, exactly. I was just gonna say this might be it.
Getting all these guys getting their their catalog, getting who owns it, getting who clear it, and all those things is always difficult because those guys didn't really like have a template, and I'm pretty sure like most of them just signed whatever they could sign. But I checked the credits on this one, I saw it, Showontstop is like songwriter and everything, so that means it was properly cleared, everything was done nice and easy. Baba was just collecting royalty, and everybody will be
Sweet,
nice.
Man.
So
Sweet.
So more
Exactly. So.
And I know it might be a bit expensive, but if you can clear all these songs, it's a good way to keep all these classic songs alive. So big ups, man, big ups, Tems.
Yeah, man. Hopefully we see more records like this, and yeah, her album's coming out next month.
Yes, next
Shout
month.
out to her. We feel like it'll be dope. Like us, Aya is right behind her, coming after that. Yeah, man. I think, the ladies are taking over the summer.
Yes, sir. Like we always predict, ladies are taking over. Let's move on to Rodo by Adekunle Gold. And I think I'll just throw the alley to you on this one because I've concluded that my brain is still of Adekunle Gold. But I was seeing like rave reviews like, oh shit, this is good, this is dope, this is sample the I think they also sampled the song. Like I think Haruna Shola or something like that, I can't remember. But everybody was saying this is dope. So I guess it's dope. But me and Adekunle Gold, I don't know, man. Over to you.
What, man? What happened, man? No, first of all,
I just don't know, man. I tried.
you tried? I don't
I
think you
really
tried
tried.
enough. But then again, the only thing I didn't like is that it's 2 minutes. It's just too short. I hate
Yeah.
I hate 2 minute songs. That's just my own thing. Like I hate songs that are just too small, short.
Yeah, too short.
But besides that, I know you're not so thrilled about the love drums, but this kind of had like a little twist because it also sounded like Fuji High Life at the same time.
Yeah.
But yeah, like this looks like a banger, man. Looks like a nice song that that's gonna get a lot of spins. So
Maybe if I continue hearing it, I
yeah,
might just
man.
love it. Yeah.
It
So
looks
that's
like in the middle of a
like,
party, man. This song will kick in. So yeah, man. I like it. I like it a lot.
if you say so, you should be small. So if you say so, I believe you. Let's move on to Untitled by Ice Prince, like YP and Odumodu. This one was produced by a guy called Modest. I love the beats; they all came through. I love when my rappers are rapping, so I love it. And like Show says, Odumodu just be speaking a whole bunch of what we don't understand.
Absolutely nothing.
It is sweet. The guy gonna say, "Oh my color," and the ad libs, "Oh my color, color." Let me squeeze your breast. Let me hold you tight. I just like it. Yeah, what are you saying? And what exactly are you saying? Well, yeah, I
Yo,
like the jams. I like the jams.
yo, do be I know the worst part, like his verse is the best verse on this song,
Yeah,
to be honest. And I don't know if it's like the best verse or it's just the song, it's just the verse that stands out the most. To be honest, that's it. I give it a couple of spins.
He has like this clear way he delivers the song. So he just says stuff like with so much conviction, and you're just like, "What are
You
you saying?" I
believe it.
believe you. I believe what you're saying, but I just don't know what you're saying.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I
Uh,
believe you. I just don't know what you're saying.
yeah, but this ain't making it into my playlist, so that just be me.
All right, let's move on to another rapper, Lovesick by Payback and Monki Business. This one is different. I love it when rappers make songs. This one has dope melodies, and I like that Payback is kind of like he has shown us like a rap. So now he's just into his melody bag, doing different stuff, which I like. I mean, made this my playlist. Lovesick by Payback and Monki Business.
Um, Different. And funny enough, I know we didn't peep this, but I kind of feel like it's just single. But it's the first track off an album actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it is Monkey Bars. Like it's an album called Monkey Bars. Um, yeah, I think Monkey Bars presents Iboro and Ibibio iPod. That's the name of the album. That's the first track off that.
I say it.
Like I feel like the entire album is just like different. Not him
Maybe
trying to
a
out
different
rap
vibe,
you
yeah.
or out rap. Exactly. The whole okay, I can spit bars, but okay, this time I'm trying not to do that all through. So yeah, you should give it a spin. You might like it.
Alright, I'll check it out. I didn't see that. So yeah, those are the songs we listened to this week. Use the hashtag Afrobeats Weekly. Let's know what you listen to. Let's know if you like any of the songs we are recommending to you guys. Let's
What's
move on.
Just a quick
Yeah,
question. Just a quick
yeah.
question. What's still the favorite song so far this year? Like, what's your favorite song?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I just find myself singing commas like over. So I think it's between commas and that Chike song that I still like just make it like on my playlist and I don't really skip. But yeah, but commas is up there because I don't know why I just they sing that song everywhere I go. So,
Fair enough.
what's yours?
Fair enough. Right now, to be honest, there are two albums like I keep playing. Like they're my constant play albums, and it's Tyler's album
Yeah.
and Fumbi's Love Lust. Like, so those are the
Yeah.
two albums that's just in that constant rotation
Yeah.
every other day. So I don't know, man. I don't think so. That's why I'm waiting
Another
for another album to come.
another
I'm
song
waiting
I'll
for
be
another album to save me.
yeah, another song I'll be really playing is ASAP, man. I really love that song.
Oh,
I was
no.
just checking out the song, checking out the samples, and I'm like, yeah, these guys really did their thing. So yeah, as we said, and as we've been saying, it's kind of like still a very dry, Afrobeats season, but hopefully
So
this is
which now brings the point. Is it that we're waiting for the big three?
I think so. And I think the big three, they're also waiting. I know that although most of them don't go with like the sound and everything, but they're also waiting to just see where the landscape of music is somehow before they like just, okay, they'll be like, okay, you guys, you youngins, Billy, Sillies, you guys have tried, we'll take it from here.
Oh, I got this. I got this. Let's
We
go.
don't even have, if you think about it, we don't even have like we've not had any breakout person this year, or am I like any clear breakout artists, or is it still too early?
I mean, technically, the breakout artists for the year are still like. I think the breakout artists for the year is like Arista and Tems because those are the most anticipated albums.
No. You know how last year was Charlie Poppy and Odumodu, how they were not before then they were nobody. I won't say nobody, but before then they were just was like a buzz,
Oh
small
yeah,
buzz.
definitely.
They
We
haven't
don't
had
have
any,
that.
yeah,
We
haven't
don't
had
have
any.
that. Yes, we don't have that yet. But I'm just saying, like, who, like, the most anticipated? I would say, okay, so my one is more. Who's the most anticipated album for the year? And I think it's those two girls.
Yeah, for sure.
So
But I was hearing once, I can't remember the name of the song now. But Empower just signed the guy. The guy sounds like Ashake. Let me see if I can check my phone to see if I see. The guy just sounds like, I won't say it sounds like he has the Ashake vibe, but the beats is what's the song? Okay, the name of the song is Life of the Party by Oshamo. I feel like this is another song that would be like Song of the Summer. Just check it out. Life of the Party by Oshamo. Very, I think Empower to just grab the guy now.
okay.
So yeah,
Okay.
So yeah. Let's move on to turntable charts. We have three new entries this week, and one goes straight to number one. But let's kick off with number 10, going down, 12 by Kiss Daniel and Davido. New on the charts, Bahamas by Young John, Egu by Chike Amobar going down number 8, climbing up one spot, Big Things, Young John, Kiss Daniel. New on the chart 2, High Tension by Charlie Poppy at number 6. Number 5, we have Commerce. This song has been on the chart for so long. Number 4, Going Up, Pole by Ruga and Buju. Staying on the same spot at number 3, Shwalabam. That's that. That song. Number 2, coming down, we have Showa by Kiss Daniel. And number 1, I'm pretty sure I made this song number 1, is ASAP by Charlie Poppy. That's our number 1 for this week. I have spun this song so many times. If it was CD, I should say go down the scratch, but anyway, that's our number 1. That's our number 1 this week. ASAP by Charlie Poppy.
Charlie Pops.
Yes, sir, Charlie Pops. Let's move on to Eliminate. So let's go straight to Eliminate this week. Over to you.
Oh yeah. So Eliminate this week is coming from Mr. Big for himself. Yes, he doesn't have full body of work, but he has big records. And based off his big records and his big streams and all that, I just picked exactly. I just picked his top 8 solo singles. So his top 8 solo songs. Biggest songs.
Before we get into it, there was this tweet he also said that people are copying him. Do you think people are like tapping his style? Because I haven't really seen anybody. I don't know if it is me, but I don't see any Rema clone out there, or do you?
Let's see any Rema clones. First of all, I always ask all the people that Fambi signing after what's his name? After Godzilla and
Yeah,
what's the other person that's the other
Ruga.
person that joins it? No, Ruger left, so it
So
was
the one new guy
Godzilla
like
and
that,
someone new.
that new guy.
Exactly.
Yeah. So they have three
Remember?
guys now: Godzilla, the girl, and the other guy.
Yeah. So I think the two guys kind of like, to Rema, you just feel like, who are these people?
So,
So, yeah.
so do you think it'll be subbing his Ogas?
Of course, it's like he's telling you can't find another me. That's literally it. Why can't he say that?
And I just feel like that's like why you subbing your Ogas your Ogas new signings. anyways, anyways, fire on. Let's go.
Okay. All right, no problem. So, big records. Rema's big records. Number one, we're going with the biggest of them all, not the remix, the original. Calm Down versus
Maybe.
Salgasm.
I love both. I'm a Rema stan. Let me just put it out there, but yeah, Soundgasm is dope, but calm down. It is.
You're not tired of Countdown? You don't feel like no, that can be it.
Let's see. Maybe we continue, and I see something that's
All right. Okay. So that's round one. Round second bracket. Do maybe.
Oof, I remember that
Versus. You should know the next one that's coming after Do Maybe.
which is
The Perfect Charm. Running. Sucker.
just cause I remember maybe it was like a small kind of era where all these guys were just busting out from everywhere, all these new guys. So the baby stood out for me, so I'll go with the baby.
What? Oversea body, oh.
Yeah, I'll go with the
Wow. That is
not bad body fans, but I'll go with
that's tough, man. All right. Then we have Connie versus Holiday.
Say less. Holiday for me. That's one of my favorites songs. I feel like that song is criminally underrated. Every day on a holiday. Oh yeah, away. I can sing that song from the beginning, so let me not start. So Holiday for me.
Okay. All right. Fine. Last one. Rema with the song for The Woman versus his last. What did I say is his last? Big single. D&D. Banga. Yo.
No, let's be fair. Let me just give new Rema a chance. So let me go with D&D.
Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? Give him a chance.
I give Rema a chance now. D&D.
What do you mean by that? I want to know what you mean.
I've gone with COVID era Rema too much. Let me give international Rema a chance. D&D.
Okay, so just because you've given him a chance, I'm gonna put it right there. Holiday versus D&D.
Holiday.
Ah,
That's because it's one of my favorite Rema songs.
You're really damn. Okay, so it's Calm Down versus Do Maybe.
Oof, tough one. Both fire singles. But my favorite, I'll go with Do Maybe. I'm sorry.
Okay. All right, so we made it to the final round. It's the final. You know what it is. Do Maybe versus Holiday.
Two of my favorite Rema songs.
Yeah, man, you gotta pick one, man.
Let me see. I'll go with the one that has the lady's name on it. To maybe. And I also feel like To Maybe was that turning point. Like you used to do like trap Rema. You wanted to do trap. You used to do like car freestyles. Spider-Man, all these songs. They're like 4 trap albums. And the label was just looking at you like, just they play, they go, just they do what you like first. Yeah, you finish it you like. You can't give us the one way you like. So I think the maybe came, maybe entered, and it clicked, and that was just it for him, and the whole trajectory just changed, and they just started making songs that a lot of Nigerians can relate to. So yeah, so maybe it is.
No doubt, man. That's it.
All right, that's it. Maybe my ultimate eliminate Rema song.
Big Four.
And with that, we have come to the end of today's episode. Thank you guys for listening to this episode of Afrobeats Weekly. We hope you enjoyed it. New episode of the podcast drops every Monday. Make sure you subscribe to the podcast on Apple, Spotify, Google, wherever you get your poding from. We'd love to hear from you. You guys should write us, use the hashtag Afrobeats Weekly, leave us comments, suggestions, send your music to family at AfrobeatsPod. And don't forget to follow us on Twitter and Instagram. We are there, Afrobeats Pod. We'll catch you in the next episode. Peace out, people. Peace out.
Peace.